Hello, it's Catherine Physician here again with another anatomy video. And this one is more participatory. So I have the model here so you get the visual. However, I want you to explore by using your hands, feeling these parts in your own body. And this makes a big difference for experiential learning and understanding on a different level rather than the solely the intellectual level of understanding. So let's start at the top. So this is the base of the skull at the back, and you can bring your hands to the base of your skull at the back of it. And you'll feel a little ridge like bone. You could go right behind, or you could follow your jawline and feel it under and behind your ear, and then trace that line across. That ridge is called the Occipital Ridge. It's a wonderful place to massage lying down with the massage balls, or just like this with our hands. Feel the occipital ridge. And very gently come to the center and slowly begin to gently palpate down. Now, we never put a lot of direct pressure on the spine, obviously. We don't want to aggravate any nerves or any muscles, but you can feel as you go down your neck. Some people have bones, these bones are very recessed, so would be difficult to feel, and for some people they protrude more. But the curve of the neck is inward. It's not showing so well on this model, but it's a little bit inward, so these bones will not be really easy to feel until you get to the bottom. There's a knobby one that sticks out, and that's C7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This knobby one will stick out more than the others. C7, so see if you can find that one. And then the one right below it, T1, thoracic 1, usually that one can be felt by most people. And then you could start going down, obviously, depending how limber your arms are. You get the idea. You go down the spine, and these thoracic vertebrae may be more easy to palpate on some people than the other. You can round your spine a little bit. Feel the ones you can feel. And then when you get down to the lumbar area, that's when the spine starts to curve inwards again. So those vertebrae won't be as easy to feel necessarily. And that's okay. You can simply feel, they may feel a little flatter. And just go down, keep going down. You'll get to a knobby bit, which will be your sacrum and the beginning of your tailbone. Coccyx here, these other tailbones unfortunately broke off, which is some more fused vertebrae down there. And let's look at the pelvis. After you've finished your tailbone, the sides of the pelvis. Bring your hands like shelves onto the sides of your pelvis. Check out your bones there. And make a C shape with your hand so that your thumbs will come along the back ridges of your pelvis. Sides of the hand like this, thumbs along the back, so you can feel the shape of your pelvis. And notice if you're standing, that's great. If you're sitting, that's great. Notice if your pelvis is tipping forward or backward, or if there's any difference between the two sides. And then it's a little easier if you're sitting forward in your chair or if you're standing up. I want you to see if you can palpate along the back inside ridges of your pelvis where the junction is where you meet the sacrum. That bone meets the sacrum. So this is often where you will have had health practitioners say, okay, they stand here, let me check your sacrum, and they'll put their thumbs there, and they'll say bend one knee, then the other, or bend down and touch your toes and come back up. They're checking to see how well your sacrum is sitting in your pelvis. If it's stuck at all, if it's moving more on one side than the other. So use your thumbs, dig in there gently, just to feel what's going on. You may notice one side's tighter than the other. I do. And then come up to the top of your sacrum. And again, find this place where you can feel the inside ridge, top ridge of the sacrum, inside the pubic bone, or not the pubic bone, the pelvic bone. And when you're ready, just relax your hands, relax your arms. And see if you can sense with your inner awareness those places that you just felt in your spine. Starting at the top, you travel down your spine to the sacrum, tailbone, to the pelvis, and then back to the sacrum. Can you see, sense, or feel with your inner eye each of those components? Thank you so much for watching. Hope this is helpful for you to learn and get in touch more with your anatomy. Any questions, please let me know.